Alright everyone, my name is Solomon, better known as PCG, here on YouTube, and welcome to day 33 of our journey to Platinum here in Elden Ring. So today we're going to get this statue open. I looked up online how you're actually supposed to open it up, and I didn't realize that the way to do it is to actually go all the way over to the troll that's right near Godric's boss room, and you got to lure him over here. And have him actually open it up, which I guess makes sense, because you have to use the trolls to open up the statue that is on Stormhill. But I guess I was just assuming that the like Omen that's over here would be able to open it up, but he's not big enough. And, man, okay. And obviously I tried to get him to open it up whenever it was. Probably a couple of times over the past couple of episodes, and it was clearly not working. So I'm going to kill everything leading up to the troll, and then basically I just need to lure him all the way over here and have him smack the statue upside the head. Where does this go? Oh, there he is. You're blending in, buddy. Blending into everything over here. It's kind of dark. Luckily, there's not that much to fight through to get him over here. And let's do this. I'm going to basically just approach this the same way as yesterday when I was coming over here. I'll kill these guys with sorceries from a distance, and then I'll just have him run after me. Alright, man, let's do this. I just need you to come all the way over here. Keep on going. Keep on going. You can swing it whatever you like. Doesn't bother me. And I didn't kill the Omen that's over here, so I'm hoping... Ooh, I'm getting stuck on stuff. So I'm hoping that he doesn't cause an issue in the process here, but honestly, it doesn't even really matter if I die over here. All I need him to do is just hit this thing. And maybe they might all, like, attack... They might all damage each other, which would be sweet. Oh, he opened it. Perfect. Okay. Alright. So, I think that it should stay open if I just go and rest. So, I'm going to rest. Have everything go back to its place. Woo! Right on my tail there. Alright, and then now let's just go grab this stuff. I'll just run by these friends hanging out here. What do we got? Smithing Stone 1 and 2. Crap, I was hoping it was going to be Smithing Stone 3s in there. Alright, no big deal though. At least I've got those. That was the main thing I was concerned about, is just getting it. Because I don't want to leave any stone unturned or any statue unbroken. Because I don't know if you've heard across the other 32 episodes, but we're 100%ing here. So we got to get everything, all the items. So now what we're going to go do is, this was the other thing that I needed to wrap up in this area, is I've got to go fight the Crucible Knight. So I'm going to try this again. Last time, if you remember, if you've been watching along, last time it did not go well. I spent about an hour trying to kill this Crucible Knight and never killed him. And it turned out to be about 4 minutes in the episode because of how much I just cut out, because there's no reason for you to watch me fight him for an hour. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to kill him, and then we'll be able to just continue on in exploring the world. Okay, so I think, I do have fire right now. I'm going to go ahead and drink this, put fire on my blade, and then let's have, I guess, Flame of Frenzy ready, because I have noticed that that does help against the Crucible Knight, but the problem is actually getting a chance to fire it off. So, alright, so let's see if I can get just one real fast. Ooh, that did do some pretty decent damage. So I gotta be good with my timings here. Oh yeah, I'm doing much better damage to him than last time I was here, so that is very good. I'm not doing much better timings though, so that is not very good. Oh crap, I don't have my flask out. Drink. Okay. And I did find that it seems like maybe staying on the side of his shield maybe is helpful. Ooh, that does really good damage. If I can get a few of those in, that'd be sweet. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna heal. The thing that I've noticed is he charges when you're healing. Like, he knows. Okay, if I tank a few of those, it's not a big deal because that's doing good damage. So I'm really happy about that. I got him in half. This is way way better than I did last time by far. Okay. Oh, I forgot about that. That comes out now. Okay, and let's... Oh, crap. Ooh, okay, that was close. He's gonna hit me there. It's alright. It's alright. Okay. See if I can get a hit there. Nice. Sweet. Just keep on rolling. Keep on rolling. Alright. I'm doing okay. Doing okay. Crap. I was hoping that I could get that off and still dodge. Okay, got another hit, got another hit. Heal, please. Heal, heal, heal before he... Okay. My adrenaline's pumping. It is pumping right now. Alright. I don't know... I don't even know what you get from this guy, how many runes you get. I'm hoping it's something good because I want to be done with this and never come back. Okay. Nope. No way! No! No! Oh my gosh. That was... Okay, that was working. That was working really well. I just need to not be so greedy. That is way, way better than it went last time. Holy crap. And I mean, I hadn't switched to the Uchigatana the last time I was here. So my armor's better, the weapon is better. So we're in a lot better shape this time than last time. So let's do this. I'm going to... Should I waste a rune arc on this guy? Is that even worth it? And is there anything else that could be helpful here? I mean, I guess maybe... Let's do enhances charge attack, since that's what I'm... Well, no, that's not technically a charge attack, is it? Or is that a charge attack? I don't know if that's technically a charge attack or not. And then this one's roars and breath attack, so that's not going to be helpful. I guess let's try that, see if that increases my damage at all. And then I'm going to need to craft a few more fire grease. That way I've got those ready to go. Also, I did find that using fire bombs on him is helpful. Because he's so weak to fire, so I guess I'll throw those on there. And I'm going to not... I think I'm going to not waste a rune arc right now. I think I'm just gonna... If I start to have a whole bunch of trouble again and I'm here forever, then maybe I can pop a rune arc. But let's try it without. And I'm gonna throw a few fire bombs at him, because that does some good damage. When he's got the shield out, it doesn't do anything great, but it's whatever. It's okay. Throw a fire bomb. Yeah, once his shield's out, it's just does nothing. Oh my... Oh, he's gonna get me with that. He didn't get me with that. Crap. Man, if I can get that charge attack, and then... Or again, I don't even know if that's technically a charge attack is the problem. He's gonna kill me. Yeah, if I can get that, and then still dodge, that would be sweet. I didn't even mean to throw that firebomb, but that worked nicely. Man, I hate that shield bash. Okay, get out. Okay, alright. Doing good, doing good. I'm gonna pull my fire bombs out again, I guess. Can I hit him with this before he... Nope. I wonder, though, when he's... Yeah, when he does that, I can probably throw a couple at him. Ooh, I thought that was gonna get me. It did not. Okay, I'm out of fire bombs. Crap. Okay. Alright, man. Let's do this. You and me. You and me, brother. Alright, I should put fire back on. He might get me before. Nope, he didn't. Sweet. Dang it. I hate how aggressive he is. He's freaking aggressive, man. He just keeps on going. Last time I was here, I noticed he even keeps swinging once you're dead most of the time. that almost got me. Okay. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, heal. He's gonna run at me. Man, I'm surprised a lot of times that I'm even getting that dodge. I need to drink this real fast. Sweet. All right. Dang it! Dang it! Crap! Missed him with that. Dang it! Okay. Got him. Got him. Nice. Oh, that got me that time. It's the first time that's gotten me. Oh, no way! I didn't know we could go that far with that. That's some BS right there. That is some straight BS. Crap. I tried to get a swing and he caught me and... Okay. One hit and he's gone. One hit. I need to just not get greedy. No greed. No greed. Dang it. The greed hit me. The greed hit me. Okay, I'm going to heal real fast though. Gotcha! Yes! Oh my gosh. Whew. Alright, so what do you get for him? Rune-wise, item-wise? Okay, you get tail, and then what about runes? 2,100. That also right there is some BS if I've ever seen it. Holy crap. Man, that should not be as hard for me as it is, but it really is. Alright, so that's done. So Stormhill is done. So we've got a couple ways that we could go here. We could head up towards Liurnia, which is initially where I had mentioned we were going to go, but I was thinking about it a little more, and I think I actually want to try to clear out Caelid first. I think I still don't know. I never looked it up, even though I talked about it multiple times and said I would. Or I don't know if I said I would. I think I considered it, but I was thinking about actually looking it up to see if Caelid is technically recommended for the next place to go after finishing off the castle, or if Liurnia is. And I still think Liurnia technically is where you want to go in terms of level. But I feel like I'm at a high enough level to deal with Caelid. And for some reason, I'm just feeling some Caelid right now. So I think that's where we're gonna go. So if it seems like I can handle everything there pretty well, or here pretty well, then we should be here for the next 10 episodes or so. And obviously that's because I'm going so thorough, so it'll take a bit to get through here. I think we already read this. Lord Godfrey, at last, at the end of his campaign, his golden armies unvanquished and unbowed, yet finds grace lost, tattered and faded. Sweet. It's just a little piece of lore there. Yeah, so since we're going so thorough, it'll probably be like a 10-episode process or so getting through Caelid, I'm guessing. I'm thinking that's probably about how long it'll take. So, if you are new to the series, I haven't really talked in a while about the overall premise of the series and kind of the approach that I'm taking to the game. And I'll be quick for those of you that have heard this multiple times already. But essentially, what I'm doing is it's a journey to platinum. So the whole goal is to collect every trophy, all 42 of them, but we're also trying to go 100% with everything, so that includes every little item within the environment. So you'll notice that as I'm going through a particular environment, I check super thoroughly, like obsessively so, because I'm trying to even go to the extent of, as we pass through an area, like let's pick up every glowing skull, let's pick up every resource that's on the ground, including things like faded Erdtree flowers. Not because we necessarily need to, but because, I mean, how many people have done a playthrough where they even collect everything like that? So I figured that would maybe make the playthrough a bit tedious, but at the same time, it makes it hopefully truly 100% as much as possible. So that's why I'm trying to with NPCs and stuff to really really follow their quest lines to a T as much as I can, to my understanding of how to follow the quest lines and stuff like that. So we're going thorough. We are going thorough, and now that we're in a new area, we're going to be going just as thorough as before. All right, so there's a grace there, and with how quickly I was able to kill those dogs, I think that we are definitely in good shape to be able to take on Caelid. I think that levels-wise, attributes-wise, upgrades-wise, weapons-wise, armor-wise, I think we're going to be good. But we'll see once we get to some of the harder stuff in there. Alright, so everything here should be good. Yeah, and those, I think those are technically called rot hounds. So the rot hounds took 2 hits, and I think the last time I came in here, unless I was fighting something different and I'm just not remembering, I think the rot hounds were taking like 4 or 5 hits to kill. So I definitely feel a heck of a lot better than I did the last time we ventured into Caelid. So what I'm going to do first is I guess head over to the side here. This will lead towards this minor Erdtree. Now that I think about it, actually, let me kill this guy just because it'll give me an idea again of how I'm doing in terms of how well I can handle stuff here. But before we actually go over here, I'm going to go over and grab that grace, and then we'll run down and grab the map fragment, because the map fragment is not far from that grace. Dang it, man. You got to stop that. So before I start exploring, I really should just go grab the map fragment, because it seems kind of silly to start exploring stuff if I can't really see where I'm going. Because it's literally... Oh, it's actually a little farther in than I thought, but we can make that run real fast before going down to the Erdtree. Just because I think that approaching things like that, where like the Erdtree's kind of a little side path, like, and there's an entrance towards the very front of the area. So approaching things like that and going for the stuff that's immediately accessible first, I think will also help with being super thorough and not missing stuff. It's rotting. Everything. Rotting scarlet. The very earth that Caelid rests upon Celia, town of sorcery. The end is nigh for us all. All right. Some good encouragement there. Lots of hope in the land of Caelid. So yeah, we'll come back and explore all of this. I'll go through and do all of my normal super thorough exploration. But first, we're just going to run past all of this stuff and go grab this map fragment. And I should probably take a little sip quickly so that I don't get snuck up on and end up dying. I'm going to fight... Let's grab this grace that's over here. And then I want to fight one of these big dogs real fast and just see how I do against those. Because everything else so far, it's basically 2 hits. I know the dogs, these are like one of the bigger enemies in the area. So I'm guessing probably 4 hits against these. But if I sneak up on him and get this. Yeah, so I do okay damage to him, I guess. It's not great, but I feel like that's sort of just how these work. I feel like you don't normally do insane damage to them, because it's sort of the main big enemy in the area. Besides, there's also those, I think those birds, right? I should probably try to fight one of those too, see how I do against that. Oh yeah, and we're getting to where this is the first time we'll encounter those chariots in this playthrough as well. Yeah, and I always kind of hate just running through like this, because you almost you see a whole bunch of stuff and there's things you want to go explore. Oh yeah, there's a bird. One of those birds is up there, so that's another one of the more challenging enemies in the area. Oh, I just almost fell down there. That would have been death, I think. Yeah, so I don't love just running through things like this, because you see a whole bunch of stuff you want to explore, you end up grabbing graces and stuff that you haven't even made it to yet. But it always, to me, just feels easier doing it this way, where you can go and grab the map before really exploring everything. Oh yeah, and there's also over here the dragon guys, like the smaller dragons. So I could always take one of those on and see how I do. Alright, dragon barrow. So what does that give me? So that gives me this side. Oh, does he know about me? I don't think he does, but I think he may have heard my footsteps. So then where is the Caelid map? The Caelid map must be... It must be down that way then. Because that's... We just got the Dragon Barrow map. Okay, well at least the stuff that I want to explore right now, I've got a map for. So we'll go and explore that minor Erdtree over to the side there. So I think at this minor Erdtree there is... I think it's an Erdtree avatar that's over there. So we'll kind of fight our way over, explore everything super obsessively, make sure that I miss nothing, and then make our way over and fight Erdtree Man. Yeah, you're nothing special. 2 hits, gone. Oh yeah, and now we're gonna get different views of everything now that we're in Caelid. So that right there, that's the Divine Tower of Limgrave. It's interesting how close it looks right here. And then what is... So that... I think that's that Erdtree way over there that I'm seeing. That's an Erdtree that I don't even have... Isn't that... Or wait, no, maybe that's the... Oh yeah, because isn't... Maybe there's 2 minor Erdtrees over there. And then you've got the capital up there as well as the mountaintop of the giants. Yeah, it's so cool being able to kind of see all of that from different perspectives. It just really shows how interconnected the world is. And I remember back around Dark Souls 2, after that came out. Obviously, I've talked before about how everybody's got different opinions about Dark Souls 2. Some people absolutely hated it. But regardless of that, and I need to take this off the map. I don't need that anymore. Regardless of how you felt about the game, that was sort of the last... I would say... I think one of the last Souls games, like FromSoft games, that was more of a... It definitely used older technology. So even once you get to Bloodborne, everything was a lot more interconnected, where you could essentially, if you could see something, you could get to it. And I feel like Bloodborne was somewhat the turning point for that, even though even with Bloodborne, it was still much more linear and closed off, even though it's an incredible game. But then once you get into like Dark Souls 3, it's a lot more of, like Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3, it's a lot more of, if you can see it, you can get to it. And then this game, of course, just takes that to a whole new ridiculous level of, if you can see it, you can get to it. Which I think is just really cool. And I think more and more, as we see developers be more and more ambitious with their games, I think more and more that'll just sort of become the norm of worlds being interconnected and just massive environments. And obviously the technology's there at this point, because I think, what are they at Unreal Engine 6 now? So Unreal Engine 6 can very much handle just super massive environments and super beautifully crafted environments that look really nice at the same time, and being able to render it all. So I think we're going to see that more and more, games that are just absolutely massive. And I mean, we saw stuff like that with older games, with things like Skyrim. I mean, Skyrim was huge. But Skyrim had a lot of issues, there were a lot of just random glitches, but that's also just... That's sort of the case with Bethesda, is they just... I feel like they're not... They release games before they're finished a lot of times. And I know that no matter what studio you're a huge fan of, like, I tend to overlook issues in FromSoft games because I love them as a studio. And I think their games are incredible. So if you're a huge Bethesda fan, you can kind of overlook those things. But what I was getting at is just that with an older game like that was also massive, there was only so much that they could do because the technology just wasn't there yet. But now that the technology's there, sticking with just the thought process of Bethesda specifically, if they do it right, and if they approach Elder Scrolls 6 the right way, I think that Elder Scrolls 6 could be incredible. I think it could be amazing. It could be massive. It could be beautiful and interconnected. But if they approach it the way they approach Starfield, then they're screwed, and they're going to have a lot of disappointed people. But I think that at this point, I think unfortunately they're kind of at a spot where no matter what, people are going to kind of forgive it, even if it's a crappy game. So, and I hear Charles freaking out behind me. Charles, what you doing back there, buddy? All right, so I guess let's do this. And I learned, oh, this is a Putrid avatar. All right, I can do okay damage. That was not a good dodge. Oh yeah, and since he's a Putrid avatar, he'll do the thing where when he jumps, yeah, he sends out rot all around him. So I need to try. Oh yeah, and you got to get out of the area because it keeps affecting you. Oh, it's a big area too. Oh, I'm gonna need. Okay, I forgot about that. I'm probably going to need boluses because that goes far. Holy crap. Man, that is not fun. Okay, and here comes this thing. This thing's wicked annoying. Okay. Let's get some hits on him, maybe. Ah, he's gonna do it again. Frick. Oh, so it looks like maybe it goes out in a specific direction. So I could be okay if I approach this the right way, and I'm gonna just run. Okay, we're good. If I can get bleed on him too, that'd be sweet. All right, and let's see, my FP is still good. Okay. All right, let's get a couple of these in on him. I keep accidentally though. Oh man, he's doing it so many times. You've got to stop with that. Now that I know how to dodge it, it's easy, but it's still just, he keeps on doing it. Oh no. Oh no! Crap, I didn't know that one stomp would just squish my face like that. Holy crap, is there a... Oh yeah, I saw a stake. Okay. Alright, we can do this. He's not that bad. He's actually, to be honest, he feels a little bit easier than the Erdtree avatar on the Weeping Peninsula, but I think it's just because of the fact that I fought one now, so I'm used to the moveset again. I was just gonna run back here quickly. Yeah, we'll come back here and explore all this in a second, but... Oh, did he follow me around? Where did he go? Oh yeah, he doesn't know about me now. Is he walking all the way around? Where? He might be on the back of the tree now. Oh yeah, I didn't realize he'd follow me that far. And I don't think you can really sneak up on him. as far as I know. For whatever reason, he just kind of like instantly knows about you. Or no, okay, sweet, you can. Ooh, and that was a good initial hit. Sweet. All right, he's gonna do that. I'm gonna just run behind the tree, because then, or well, no, because then I'm gonna have to worry about finding him again. Put this back on. What are you doing over there? I don't know that bringing him over here was the best idea, because now I'm in sort of a tricky situation. Man, I can't hit him when... That's really annoying. Yeah, see, I can't hit him like that. It's like... Yeah, why is the front of him, like, not hittable? Alright, I'm gonna try to pull him back towards the front here. I think it's gonna be much easier to fight him over here. Okay, there we go. Ooh, that almost got me again. Alright, I'm gonna run this way, try to not get hit by the rot. I'm accidentally crouching. Don't want to be doing that. Oh, wow. That was a terrible, terrible roll. Okay, let's do a run. Let's do a run for it. Make sure this doesn't hit me. And as long as I don't get hit by one of his, like, major attacks, like his kick, then I'm good. Because the rot I can kind of deal with. I can kind of keep the rot build up at bay. Okay, and as long as I'm on his... No, see, I still didn't hit him. That's annoying. Okay. Oh, crap, and I'm out of... I need to FP real fast. Okay, can I hit him? Yes, got him. Okay. Okay, he's going to do this thing. So I can just run out of the way of that. I also don't want to run too far, though, to where I get the Erdtree Guardians after me. Crap. Okay, I'm going to heal real fast. Get another one of these in. Okay, cool. Alright. I've mostly got him figured out. Oh, and I'm running into the rot, though. That was dumb. Okay. Crap, he's gonna do this again. Crap, but I keep crouching. Why do I keep crouching? Not meaning to do that. Okay. Oh, crap. Dang it, man. He got me again. Yeah, it's the dodge timings like normal. I've got to get the dodge timings better. Cuz he's definitely not difficult. He feels pretty easy overall. And this time I'm not going to run through on Torrent. That was a dumb idea. I do though, however, need to craft a few more of these. Cuz that's super helpful. Also, I'm going to take this off so that does not get in my way. And then, let's see, I wonder what happens if you get, like, how much damage would this do to him if I get initial damage? Not much. Crap. Alright, well, at least I had my bubble tier on. Grab my runes real fast. Okay, get a couple of these on him. Okay, and then we're gonna get out. Okay, good. Alright, this time, I need to just, as usual, be better with my timings. Okay, he's gonna do this again. I'm hoping that he doesn't do the whatever that thing is, the miracle thing too much. Okay. Oh man, that got me. Okay, here comes this. I hate this one, I think, just because of the fact that it feels like the fact that you gotta be running is just, it makes it difficult. Okay, got that. Oh, okay. Alright. Man, I haven't gotten bleed on him, though. I don't know if I can get bleed on him, actually. If I could, though, that if I am building up bleed right now, that would be sweet. Alright, I'm gonna run this way, I guess. Okay. Ooh, okay. Alright, let's pull him back towards the front here. Okay, he's gonna do this again. I'm just gonna run. Run. Okay, cool. Probably not gonna hit him. No, I got him. Sweet. Okay. I'm gonna put fire back on my weapon as well. Okay. Run out of the way of this. If that, see, because if that makes contact, like, you're kind of screwed. Ooh, that was close. That was also close. Alright, man, you're close. Man, I keep not swinging that right away. I need to... Oh, crap. Okay. Get out of there, get out of there. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run behind the tree again. Just get away from the rot and to get away from that. This might not be a good idea. Oh, crap, he's gonna do it again. Alright. Keep on running, keep on running. Okay. Where's he gone? Oh, he's doing it again. Would you stop with that? Okay, I'm going to put fire back on, and he's disengaged, so that... I guess that's fine. Gives me some breathing room. You know what, and I might as well just drink this real fast. I guess that's kind of the nice thing about field bosses sometimes, is the way that you can, if you need a breather, you can basically just make them disengage. Okay. Alright. He's almost there. Oh, I knew he was going to do this. Crap. Alright, I got a drink. Can I only use one flask? Apparently so. Got him! There we go. Alright, sweet. Whew. Alright, enemy felled. How much do you get for him? What do we got? 9,600? That's not too bad. Green Burst Crystal Tier and Flame Shrouding Cracked Tier. So Green Burst and Flame Shrouding. So what do those do? Green Burst temporarily boosts stamina recovery speed, and this one... Wait. Temporarily boosts stamina, and then this one temporarily boosts stamina recovery. Okay, and then this was the other one. Temporarily boosts fire attacks and mixed physics. That could be useful. That would have actually been useful against him. Because then... Or maybe it's only if you're utilizing some sort of like sorcery or something fire-wise. Maybe it's not if you just have fire on your blade, now that I think about it. So maybe that wouldn't have been useful. At least for the attacks that I was doing. Cool. All right, so he goes down. We're doing good. Getting rid of some big guys this episode. So I'm gonna kind of go through and clear out everything surrounding the tree real fast. And just kind of see if there's anything else that I want to pick up. And then we'll probably go to the first grace that I picked up. Oh, there is an item way out there. Next we'll probably go over to this grace, the Rot View Balcony. Because this is sort of a dead end right here, because I can't get around. Yeah, you can't jump that. You can't get around that edge. So yeah, we'll go back to Rot View Balcony and continue working our way in. And I think I want to head into the main part of Caelid before going over to the Dragon Barrow. Man, look at the size of that jar. He is the jar of all jars. Yeah, so I want to head into the main part of Caelid before heading over to the Dragon Barrow, and hopefully by doing that, I can figure out where the next map fragment is for Caelid itself, rather than for the Dragon Barrow. Oh, I didn't know that this was here too. I'm glad I decided to explore around, because I totally would have missed this. Yeah, I almost overlooked it. Minor Erdtree Catacombs. Before doing this though, let me go back out and wrap this up, because we're doing okay on time. I might be able to go in and do that real fast, or we might just save it for tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. So I made it all the way to here though in my explorations, and let's see if there's anything else that I'm missing around here item-wise, because I was thinking, part of me was thinking, okay, I'm going to go and explore around here, and then probably I'm just going to end up going, okay, I just looked around way too thoroughly again for no reason. But it's nice that we got the cracked pot, and then also found those catacombs. And yeah, I totally forgot that there were catacombs back here. And I think so. I guess this would be something interesting to talk about again. Many episodes ago, I was kind of talking about how I prefer Elden Ring's dungeons in terms of like the catacombs and the caves and stuff like that. I prefer them over Bloodborne. Hey, buddy, hey. I prefer them over Bloodborne's Chalice dungeons. I just like them a lot better. I think that they're better designed. They're more interesting. But one of the things that I was talking to someone on on just a short that I posted on YouTube when I was talking about that, and someone commented saying, I think they were saying that they kind of feel like sometimes the catacombs and the caves are difficult to find in Elden Ring. I didn't totally understand what they were saying, but I feel like within the world of Elden Ring, as long as you're looking thoroughly like we've been doing, I feel like they're relatively easy to find, as long as you don't just sprint through areas. But I know that for most people, the way that you're kind of used to approaching an open world game is sort of just running through and like what you find, you find. And I guess I kind of, with Elden Ring, take the approach of I'm gonna approach it as if it was somewhat of a linear game. Oh shoot. As if it was somewhat of a linear game, and I'm just gonna go rest, because, oh my gosh. As I was saying, approaching it like it's a linear game, and going through each environment, and exploring each aspect of it before you move on. And I've never played an open world game like that before. I've never, I guess, gone as thoroughly with an open world game as I do in Elden Ring. So next open world game I play, I'd be curious to sort of approach it like that. Man, he got me again. Crap. There you go. My goodness. Maybe this won't be a quick catacomb. But yeah, the next open world game I play, I'd be curious to approach it like that. With kind of like the way that we're going through this game. And just exploring every environment thoroughly before you continue on. And I don't know that it would work necessarily with every open world game. Because I think that some games you're almost looking more at the type of thing where... I'm going to send this back up. At a type of environment where you can't necessarily explore a certain area thoroughly, because you almost kind of have to come back to it. Whereas in Elden Ring, it's like, okay, you can explore it, and you can access everything now. You might not be the right level for it right now, but you can access it. But then something like Skyrim, I feel like maybe there'd be some areas where if you explored thoroughly early on in the game, it might not be as useful to you. I don't know. Oh yeah, and I'm glad I sent that back up, because you can actually go down there. I kind of remember these catacombs. I think the first time I ever went through here, I got myself all confused because I couldn't figure out where to go. And we are definitely in a much higher level area at this point. I mean, because this is... Yeah, because, my goodness. Because, like, these guys are doing some serious damage to me. feel like I'm going to need to be a lot more focused in these catacombs than I have been in the catacombs we've done leading up to now. It's been pretty easy in most of the catacombs. But that is not the case anymore. I've already gone through multiple flasks at this point. Yeah, it's always a little bit of a shock when you, even though you kind of know, all right, I'm moving into a harder area. It's always a little bit of a shock when you hit an area and go, okay, like, we're definitely in a harder area than we were before. And I think I was just so leveled for everything. Oh, hello. Down in, like, Limgrave and the Weeping Peninsula, that it's like, okay, now I'm actually facing stuff that is the level I'm supposed to be at. I should make some more fire bombs, because I can throw some at these guys. There you go. Yeah, because I think I was to the point in the Catacombs in Limgrave where I could kill most of these imps in, like, 2 hits. There's probably one. No, there's not one hiding above. I feel like there's some still hiding. There's one. Alright, pal. Don't you back up. Okay. It is nice. I am able to stun lock them pretty well so that they don't jump back like they do a lot of times. Are there any more in here? Okay, I think we're good. Alright, let's pull this. Open up the door. Alright, and then I think that everything this way is good now. Or wait, did that open the door? Did I even see the door yet for the boss? I'm actually wondering if I didn't. Because that's another thing that I'm remembering about these catacombs. These catacombs are definitely designed a little bit differently than some of the other ones, since you have to drop beneath the lift. So I don't know if that triggered something else other than the door. Oh, there's a whole, like, rot section over here. And let's go back. I want to go back up real fast before we continue on, because I want to see if the door was up there for the boss. And if I'm just so used to seeing it, if I just totally missed it and wasn't paying attention. And now that I've gone that path, it might be a good idea to just rest again before going back that way, since I've already used, what, 4 of my flasks? Or 3? Do I have 6 or 7 right now? I can't remember. Alright, so let me see. Was there a door? There was not. Okay. So yeah, we haven't even found the door for the boss yet. So let me just rest. Get all my flasks back. And now that I've, like, my vigor, I feel like, is at a pretty decent spot now. I definitely want to continue to level it. But I feel much better with the amount of health that I have now versus where I was at for a while, where I just felt constantly like I didn't have enough health. Where was this? Wasn't there? I'm already forgetting. I thought there was a second guy here. No, I guess not. Okay. Alright, so let's continue on down this other path. Yeah, in terms of my levels, my attributes at this point, like I said, I'm feeling a lot better about my vigor. I feel like I have decent HP. I definitely, it's still not where I want it. I'm gonna continue to level it for quite a while. My stamina, though, could definitely stand to go up as well. I'm gonna, you know what? Let me do this too. I don't even have, crap. Yeah, I don't have my fire sling right now. So let me just, let me just craft all 8 fire bombs. It's nice that I have 8 cracked pots right now. I don't remember what the max is. I feel like it's only like 16 or something that you can get to in terms of. Wait, actually, it might show me if I just look at the cracked pots. Oh wait, since I'm using them right now, I don't think I can check. Whatever. Yeah, I wish that I had my flame sling at the moment. That would be nice for these guys. Let me see. What will a firebomb do? Half. Okay. Yeah, because that does nothing. So it's probably best to not even really deal with these guys, because they only give you 60. So I'm just gonna kind of run past them. But this is a rot area, so I need to not spend too much time in this pool of rot. Man, we're Grave Glovewort 5. Maybe I am in too high of an area right now. Because 5, I feel like that's pretty high for Grave Glovewort for where we're at. In terms of attributes and stuff. Okay, is there... I guess that's it over here. Oh, I'm gonna get rot. Alright, we're good. Alright, I think I've got everything there, so I guess now I have to drop down. There's probably someone waiting for me. There is. Crap. Alright, and he's glowing, so he's gonna give extra runes. What are you gonna give me? Ooh, 1,000 for him. Sweet. Yeah, so I do now maybe feel like maybe I am under-leveled. I don't know. Man, there's rot all down here, too. Alright, I'm gonna, I guess... Oh, that's right. I also have my heal incantation now. So I should be utilizing that instead of just always going straight to utilizing my flask. I'm just not used to utilizing that because I didn't have it for so long. And like I've talked about before, in previous playthroughs, I didn't really use incantations at all. So it's like a whole learning curve for me to even utilize them in the first place, let alone the fact that I didn't have it throughout the beginning of the playthrough. Okay, let's go back real fast. Don't get rot, don't get rot. Whew, that was close. I need to put on some boluses to combat this a bit. Oh, wait, I can't even make the boluses for rot yet. Crap, and I don't think I have any. No, I don't. Okay, well, that kind of sucks. Eventually, though, I can get... I think it's Flame Cleanse Me, which I think alleviates the buildup of rot and poison. Oh, and here's the door. Okay, so I've got rot, so that kind of sucks, and I don't have anything to combat it with. Alright, and I'm not going to go to the boss quite yet. We've still got a little bit more to explore. And in some ways, I don't feel like there was all that much that I could even do necessarily to avoid rot. It definitely, man, takes you down a lot faster than poison does. So that really sucks. So I might die again. Let me... How much does this heal me? Man, not that much. Why are there crabs in here? Well, they even... I don't even know that they'll attack, but... Okay, what do we got here? Golden Rune 4. It's sort of a race against the clock. I feel like I need to somewhat sprint through... and just try to collect everything. Alright, so that leads back down, and then... Okay, and then we've got the ladder here. So this should lead... Oh, I might die on the ladder. If I don't get up in time to pop a heal. Come on. I can... Oh, I can heal on the ladder. Okay, so I think this should lead me to, like, this upper portion above where I was before. And then that should pretty much wrap things up. And then I can just go rest and then go fight the boss. I've only got one flask left. I do still have heal though, so I can still use that. This is a big catacomb though. Don't you back up. Gotcha. You know, that's another thing that this Uchi Katana is really good for. I've talked about how I love what a long range it has, and it's really useful for these imps since they constantly back up. Oh, oh, oh. Oh no, dang it. There I went. There I went. I wonder if I've got anything right now that will help with rot. I should probably check real fast. Let me see. Oh, and you know what? While I'm sitting here, let me put Fireball back on. I guess I'm not using Flame of Frenzy a ton right now. And hang on, let me see some of this other stuff. So, Divine Force increases holy damage negation. Oh, you know, I could. Now that we're pretty much through this, I don't know that it's worth it, but I could go back to the Round Table Hold, and I think that I can buy an incantation to help me with rot, to alleviate rot buildup, I think. But now at this point, I don't really feel like it's worth it to go back. So I guess we'll just tough it out for this catacomb, and then I need to, now that we're in Caelid, I need to just go and buy that. It seems silly not to. I didn't even really think about that. I guess coming into Caelid, I was obviously thinking about the fact that rot was going to be a major issue, but I wasn't thinking about the fact that I didn't have boluses yet. Okay. Yeah, like I said, the reach with this is super nice with these guys. They can't just back up constantly. Alright, so now that this, I would say this is all explored, so I can just go straight here and I won't get rot. And I want to make sure that I pick up my runes, though. Because I think I had it, maybe I didn't have that many on me, so it's probably not that big of a deal. But still, I don't want to lose all my runes in a catacomb, of all places. It's crazy, too, how quickly the rot buildup disappears. Like, when it's just building up, if you don't actually get rot, it'll go away pretty quickly. But when you actually get rot, it takes forever to go down. You're just rotted forever. Are my runes? Yeah, my runes are right down here. I took my fire bombs off. I'm just gonna throw a couple at him. Ha! You can't escape the reach of my katana. 3,500 I had on me. Yeah, so it's nothing crazy, but I still don't want to lose that. Ooh. I was wondering where I was gonna find one of those. Oh yeah, that's way better. Holy crap. So that 3.8, 5.8. So the only thing that focus and vitality are the only resistances that go down. Poise is doubled with that. I'm definitely putting that on. I'm still medium load. The imp head looks so weird. Like, in some ways, I wish that the stuff that came from the imp head was on something else that looked nicer. It holds trace amounts of lupine endurance. Oh, wait, so does it increase? I didn't mean to do that. So it increases my endurance, too? It does. That's awesome. Very cool. Okay. Yeah, I wish that something that looked a little nicer gave you the benefits that the imp head does. Because there's another imp head, maybe two other imp heads that you can find. And they're all pretty good, but they just look ugly. I'm gonna try to not get hit by those. Oh, don't you fall down there. Alright, and I should probably, yeah, now that they're both down there, I should probably take them out from up here before I drop down there. Or I guess I could just go back the other way. The other way is actually going to get me to the boss room faster, so maybe I don't even need to worry about them. What is these? Sacramental Bud ×2. Those are actually, I think those are pretty rare. I think those are pretty hard to find. And I got everything down there, I believe. So I don't think I care about anything else there. So I guess let's go fight the boss. Whatever the boss is, I would assume, is probably going to have some sort of rot capability, so who knows? I may end up having to go back to the round table hold and just grab something to help me out with rot. Because I think that my man's there sells something for rot buildup, something for poison buildup, and then maybe something even for, like, oh crap. Maybe something even for, like, sleep buildup or something. I don't know. But the Flame Cleanse Me is really what I look forward to getting, though, since it'll alleviate rot and poison. And actually, maybe something else too. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've used it. All right, so let's go. Let's use this. I'm going to. You know, I'm going to use Starlight just because it gets kind of dark in these sometimes. I'm going to keep Heal ready to go. And then I guess we'll put Fire on. I feel like a lot of stuff around here is weak to fire. And let's see what we got. Oh no, it's two of the Erdtree Burial Watchdogs. Crap, this is going to suck. This is really going to suck. And I think I hate fighting, any boss that it's two at once, I hate so much. Crap, that's probably gonna kill me. Nope, it's not. Man, they're both doing it. You know what I should do is... Oh, no, why? I keep pulling everything, I keep getting rid of everything that's useful to me. I was gonna say I should use my, Flame of Frenzy. Crap. Okay. I'm trying to focus on one at a time here. Dang it. Okay, heal. Okay. If I can get this one out, then it'll be relatively easy to deal with. Crap. It'll be relatively easy to deal with one. Ah, dang it. Man. Well, here's what I'm thinking. I think it's probably best to deal with this next episode, because we've been going a long time at this point. This has been kind of a long episode. Ooh, there is a Stake of America in here, though. Will it spawn me right outside? Oh, yeah, I saw it right outside the door. Okay. All right, well, this is a perfect spot to end, then, and we'll hop in here and take these guys down next episode. I don't like to end episodes on a death, but that's what we're going to do. So thank you so much for checking out this episode. I highly appreciate it if you enjoyed it. I would also highly appreciate it if you would leave a like, maybe a comment, and also hit subscribe. So thank you so much for checking out this episode, and I will talk to you tomorrow.